How's it going, guys? So, in the last video you saw me put the apex trigger, trigger and sear spring and everything in this gun here. And now we're at the range to show it off. I am loving how this trigger feels, and I'm extremely excited to actually get to use it at the range and see how it's gonna differentiate between the stock trigger. To compare it, I do have my new Spec Series with the stock trigger in it, so I can use both of those to compare the apex to a stock trigger simultaneously. After that, I do have another product I'm going to be throwing in to see a difference. It's going to be an Ed Brown product. It's going to be their 13-inch pound spring. The stock in both of these, I believe, is about a 16 or 17 pound spring. So I'm also excited to see how that's going to differentiate for both of these being comped and ported. I'm going to get to use those, but first, let's make sure the trigger's working and how much I'm going to like this more than the stock one. Let's get into it. Immediately, that trigger feels so much better. Almost no travel. Nice clean break. Didn't get through. There we go. Okay. That trigger feels amazing. Immediately I can tell. Better than the stock trigger. I'm gonna probably have to do it to that one now too. It's just a night and day. The metal flat face just feels so much better than the brake trigger that's in this one that's kind of rounded. And yeah, I'm gonna have to swap it. I don't know what else to say. I'm extremely impressed with the apex trigger in this. Everyone says online to get an apex trigger for your M&P, and they're right. It's hands down better. Let's get a mag in the stock M&P Spec Series of 26, just to remind ourselves the trigger difference. Still a good trigger, don't get me wrong, but much faster break, way better feeling metal trigger versus a polymer, and it's night and day. I couldn't recommend it more enough. So if you pick up M&P, I recommend getting an apex trigger. But for now, for both of these guns, I picked up those springs. So let me go ahead and throw this one in real quick. It's a really simple process. It's already a full guide rod put together that I have. Just take this down. And just like that, we now have a 13-inch pound spring and guide rod in there versus a stock, I believe 16 or 17. Very excited to feel the difference on that, especially with the combination of a trigger. So let's see this now. Oh yeah. That makes it really smooth. Brings it right back down to zero. Doesn't go too far past to where I'm gonna have to bring it back up. Very happy with that, and I'm gonna get a few hundred more rounds to this to break in that spring and trigger, and then just keep loving it after that. If you are interested in any of these products, especially the Spec Series, we do have one for sale. Not this one is mine, you cannot have it. But we do have one. You can always check us out on the website or any of the gun shows in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Thanks.